morning, Quadcopter 101 here, and what I got for you today is a review of the AR11000 UAV. Now, the AR11000 UAV is a 2-in-1 quadcopter. It is a basic quadcopter that you can fly, does not have a camera. I'll be demonstrating its flight abilities here shortly, but it also is, notice it doesn't have a camera. It's not an FPV quadcopter if you think it's an FPV quadcopter, even though I got a photo attached to here. What it also is a game player. You use, there's a AR, what's the name of that? AR Gunplay app available on Google Play and iTunes. It's a very large app. It has a lot of virtual reality games embedded into it. And what you do is you use this as the controller with the games. Most of the games are motion sensor games, virtual reality motion sensor games. I guess you can use this phone inside a pair of cardboard goggles and use this controller as your fire button. In effect, this is your holder. You move it around and you use this button here to fire at the objects in the virtual reality games. And I'll try and include some examples of that, some screenshots, or what do you call it? Yeah, screen captures of the games here in a follow-on review at the end of this flight review. But let's go into the flight actually. As a quadcopter, when you're using this as a quadcopter control, you use this button here for rates, selecting rates, this button here for selecting flips. These are trim buttons, and this is a basic flight quadcopter. There is no altitude hold on it. In effect, it's a Syma X5C clone without a camera. So let's fly it. I will turn it on. If you look at it again, it is Syma X5C clone. It uses Syma X5C style batteries with white low C connectors, you know, more or less a Syma X5C. Turning it on, we'll put it on its launching pad here. Turning on the transmitter, binding it, and let's send it up for a flight. And I'm going to intermediate rate because we have some wind here today. Smooth flyer. Let's see how responsive. Oh, it's kind of responsive. Very responsive. That's intermediate rate. Let's try flip. Actually, Syma X5C, since it's got those landing gear on it there. Good flyer. I'm going to go out in the field and we'll give it some workups here. Bring it closer. Go into low rate. Oh, this is expert rate. Crazy yaw. Bring it down. Going back to beginner rate. It's muddy here today. So, we got 3 rates on this: beginner, intermediate, very maneuverable, intermediate rate, and expert rate. Let's do a toss-up launch here because the grass is kind of high. Toss-up launch. And we'll bring it down in close so you can see it. So again, Syma X5C clone, showing it to you up close. Somewhat stable in beginner rate. And it's still somewhat maneuverable in beginner rate. And flip button. And again, you know, this is one of the interesting ideas is they give you a game player. Because the AR Gun app, the AR Gunplay app, can't be used without this controller. They give you like 84 different games. Let's go to intermediate rate. 84 different games to be used with this. But again, you need the controller. And the controller links up to the game through Bluetooth. This controller has Bluetooth linked into it, in effect. So that makes it even more interesting. Yeah, nice quadcopter. Maneuverable, similar to the X5C. No wind bug like the X5SC. Highly maneuverable. Let's try the crazy yaw. Let's bring it in. Some people like crazy yaw. Let's go upwind, put it in crazy yaw. Let it go by us. Right there. Crazy yaw. You really can't control a quadcopter in crazy yaw. It's just for spinning purposes. And coming back out of it. So nice beginners learn to fly quadcopter. That comes with game apps. Again, and 84 different games. I've tried to go through a lot of them last night, and I couldn't come to the end of them. There's so many of them. Virtual reality games, you know, zombie shooters, a lot of zombie shoot 'em ups, and a lot of spacecraft shoot 'em ups too, and dragon shoot 'em ups. And the way it works is a lot of them are radar games. You know, you look at the radar screen and you move around like you're playing, I guess like you're playing Pokemon Go. And then when you see the object in the screen, you fire at it. Yeah, maybe I'll try to demonstrate some of them here right now after this flight. So, hey, this is a good long flyer. I haven't tried to see what happens when you turn off the transmitter. Let's find out. Let's bring it over here. We'll turn off the transmitter and see if it drops or if it keeps on flying. Right there, transmitter off. 1001, 1002, 1003. It descends. And it stops. There we go again. Let's do that again just to be certain. Transmitter off. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. It shuts off. Transmitter on. Rebinding. There's a wind here today, and I'm fighting that wind. This doesn't seem to care about the wind. The prop guards work very well. It comes with the prop guards already installed. I haven't checked to see if you can remove them easily if you want to remove them. It seems to fly well with the prop guards on, even with wind, so maybe we'll just leave them on there. So that is the quadcopter, the AR11000. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of a drift there. Actually, I guess, yeah, it's a little bit of a drift. Let's land it and see if we can fix that with a gyro cal. See how it's pointed forward, folks? The way you fix it, and this is true for most quadcopters, is you put it on a flat level surface and you try to find its calibration sticks. Usually it's either down on the left or down to the right. I'm not sure if down to the right. There we go. Yeah, I guess that's it. Down to the right. Let's try it again, and there we go. Nice and level now. So if your quadcopters, and this is true for most quadcopters, if it's drifting in a particular direction, try putting it on a flat level surface, binding it to the transmitter and moving both sticks down and to the left or both sticks down and to the right. That's what most quadcopters use for calibration. Not all, but most. And that calibrates the gyros, giving you a level, somewhat level surface, depending on the surface that you calibrated on, which was that ground there. Not entirely level, but better than it was. Okay, let's go up high. I guess this thing could carry a camera if you want. Okay, the lights are blinking. Let's come down lower. Oh, no, they're not. Let's go back up high. And come back down. Oh no, a reasonably good learn to fly quadcopter. Red lights are on the front on this one for some reason, and green lights are on the back. If you need lights for orientation, I wouldn't recommend that. You know, learn to fly using the quadcopter's movement for orientation. If it's moving to the left, turn left, and the quadcopter will come back toward you. If it's moving to the right, turn right, and the quadcopter will come back to you. Okay, now the lights are blinking. So I've seen the LVC light warning. Let's see it. See him blinking. And that's it. So that's its flight time. So that is the AR11000. Hope you enjoyed this flight. Quadcopter 101, signing out. Okay, this is the AR Gunplay app. It's looking, right now, I got Wi-Fi turned on, but right now to activate the Wi-Fi, I got to press the upper right trigger button and hold it down, I believe, to, it's not Wi-Fi, it's Bluetooth. I mean, to access the Bluetooth. And once the Bluetooth is accessed, then it switches to game mode. Now, again, this program, this game program will not work without using the controller. You must have the controller for it. Now, there's 84 different selectable games here that you can move through and select. Let me find something that's interesting. Let's there. What's this? Dinosaurs. Let's see. See what this does. I haven't tried this one yet. So then you hit. It's a multiplayer. Is that multiplayer game? Jurassic Park. Oh, it says join game. Create game. I haven't tried this one yet. You got to enter an IP address. I guess you can create a game. It is a... Okay, I'm going to select one player. Okay, yeah, there you go. What do you know? Okay, fire. Let's kill dinosaurs. Like, that's a lot of fun. What the heck? Boy, that one's hard to put down. Okay, so you get the idea, folks. It's mostly shoot 'em ups in this, with this. And, oh, there's a big T-Rex running away from me. Okay, that's that game. Let's try another one. Quit. Exit. Let's find another one here, the show. Okay, spiders. No, I don't want to go spiders. Let's go this way. What's this? VR. Now, again, most of these, you can also... Tower defense. You can also play them with goggles if you put this in Google Cardboard. Okay, what do we got here? Look, oh, there we go. A bunch of skeletons. I bet you got to hold the button harder. Yeah. Ow. And you shoot the skeletons with the bow and arrow. And I'm using the controller to move right or left. But I guess if you had this in cardboard, you moved your head right or left, you could also aim. Let one of these guys get up here and see what happens. Ow. Okay. They got on the wall. Take that. Ow. Ow. What happens if he gets me? Let's let him get close. Okay. That's enough of that. There you go. So that's tower defense. Again, this is a game player. It's got more games than you'll be able to play. Let's find something. Dragons. What's this? I don't want to play that. I want to play zombies. Let's try the zombie one. So, do not bite, it says. Come on. Are you going to play? Oh. Can you move forward? What if I walked? Looks like I'm just stuck in this one position here. Okay, I'm moving the joysticks, but that doesn't seem to move it forward or back. You know, the throttle joystick and the right joystick, all movement seems to be controlled. What if I walk around? I'm walking, but it's not moving. How do you move forward out of this town? Okay. Now, some of these games don't seem to work properly. Maybe I am connected, but moving the joysticks doesn't make me move. So I'm not sure that some of these will work. This will be a fun one to play if I can move around. So I guess I should read more on the directions on this. So we're back out of that one there. That one looked interesting. How about this one? Okay, more zombies. Where are they at? There's an area I got to clear. Okay, there's a zombie there. firing. But you get the idea, folks. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. Looking around, looking around. Oh, there's some guys coming up behind me. Turning around. I guess it works good with the joystick. Or with the motion sensor works great. So again, if you put goggles on, this would be fun. It's just I can't figure out how to move forward or move out. I'll have to look into that. But you get the idea, folks. It's a quadcopter that comes with a built-in game machine, loaded up with tons of games. Just right now, I can't figure out how to make the thing move forward or back. But they're updating the app as I speak. Supposedly, this thing gets updated regularly, which would make this pretty darn cool. So, hope you enjoyed this review. This is Quadcopter 101, signing out. Let's see what happens to these zombie guys. Ah, ooh, ah, ooh. No, you don't. No, you don't. There you go. Bye-bye.